Hey guys, and welcome back. My name is Naz.
And I'm Ronnie.
And I'm Jay.
And we are
New Girls on the Block.
So, this week, we're doing a part 2 to one of our usual subjects, and that is crazy dating stories. But today, we have a guest here.
We're so excited.
Yes! My lovely sister.
Big sister.
Big sister. Let me not.
Gotta clarify that.
Gotta clarify. But yes, this is my big sister, and she'll be joining us for our crazy dating stories and giving us her experiences.
Yeah.
And I feel like she got some juicy ones.
Yeah,
so,
I do.
But first things first, recap of the week. Do you want to tell us how your week has been?
So my week, it has been kind of calm, kind of crazy. It started off pretty calm.
Oh, yeah.
It starts off, Mondays, it always starts off pretty slow. By
Yeah.
Friday, it was like a missing person case out for me. I woke up with so many missed calls from people looking for me. I went out on Thursday. And I don't know about y'all, but people always say, when you get home, text me back or let me know you made it. I never text anybody back. So I didn't text one of my coworkers back, and she got scared and ended up telling all my coworkers that I was like missing. They drove by my house. They was just blowing up my phone. They went through my friends and found my boyfriend's page.
Yeah.
Called my sister.
Wait.
Had to,
After how many hours?
Okay, so
I start work at 11. I usually make it to work around 11:15. It was 11:30.
11:30.
What type of job is this?
Yeah.
I was like, at least I know they care. But I was like, I was just asleep,
my
y'all.
God.
I had a long night the night before, and if y'all know me, I'm a sleeper. So.
Yeah, and I'll explain my experience here for her because I was wrapped into it that week. Anything else with your week though?
Y'all didn't see that.
We gonna blur it out.
Editing magic. Yeah, so basically the next day I was just been recouping. Yesterday I just went shopping with my sisters and my boyfriend. It was a pretty chill day, and today I'm just chilling with my girls. So
Yeah, nice.
What about you, Nas?
My week has been work as usual, but what did I do? Oh, the whole incident that I was brought into with this missing person's case. So I was mind my business working, and I get a DM like a DM from somebody I don't know. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I read it. I'm like, they're like, oh, we're just so worried. Ranika's been missing. She didn't contact us, and she didn't tell us when she made it home. My other coworker drove past her house and then didn't see her car out there. And I'm just like, wait, and I'm just like caught off guard. I'm like, what?
So dramatic. It's the fact that she said missing before. It hasn't even been 3 hours.
I look at the time when I sent it. I'm like, it's 11:30, and I'm just like, hold on, I know you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I was like, she's probably still asleep, but I couldn't reach out because they were just like, yeah, we didn't. So I'm like, I'm nervous. I'm like, dang, did something happen? Did they know that she was wilding last night?
And you driving by my house. I have a whole parking garage.
Yeah, that's
underground.
They were like, we didn't see her car. I'm like, oh yeah, she has a garage.
And you said you went out the night before, right?
Yeah, and didn't get home till 3 a.m. So it's only 11:30. Y'all should know anybody who I would be sleeping
if you get home at 3 a.m. Yeah. So they're putting out a missing.
So yeah, I'm like, okay, so I was getting there. I'm like, dang, let me just ask Dana. I hit up Dana, your sister.
Yeah.
And she's like, she still just showed me your location, your picture at your house.
In my bed.
In bed.
And I was like, okay.
Missing persons report.
Yeah. Then her boss DM'd me on work and was like, oh, is she okay? And I'm just like,
why do you have to go tell my boss?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
So technically you're only 15 minutes late, right?
She was like, well, 30, huh?
Yeah, 30.
But still to be doing all that, reaching out.
Yeah, I was like, okay. This is like she's at home, and they was like, "Can you meet your boyfriend?" And I'm just like,
not the boyfriend.
so I was like, let me just ask him to see it. So I DM'd him, and I'm like, oh, it's right. You know, I'm just checking. Her coworker just saying that she. Like, they didn't get in contact with her, and he just put, like, the crying face, like, the laughing.
Oh, my God, that was it?
Not after he did that, but he was like, yeah, she's good, like, that's, like, and I was like, I had a feeling, like, it was just overly
like,
blown, for real, it was just overly blown out of proportion, so.
I'm alive.
She's alive.
Coworkers, they care.
Yeah, they care for sure, but they could have thrown it down. That's all
yeah,
like,
it was extreme.
Yeah, she okay. She's straight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the ones who do know you the most is like, that girl's okay.
My other coworker was like, Ronnie really likes to sleep, so she's probably at home.
After a long night out, getting in that 3 a.m.
For real, 3 a.m. That's like.
I was out seeing the mayor of LA. You know? I was out seeing White G.
Oh yeah, girl, that looked fun though.
It was fun.
Ooh yeah, I be like, I love me some YG, y'all. Like, I love YG.
King of Ratchet.
Yeah, but I feel like if I'm in a scene with YG, I don't want to be kind of like.
Right.
It's like it looked fun in picture, but me personally, I'd be like, I don't know. That's a little like.
He the enemy. He the ops.
No.
Don't say that.
No. You good. But no, I mean more so like it seemed like he turned up and I'd be like, not that turned up, and I'd just be like, okay, this is a little overwhelming for me.
Nah, he was just stuck.
Oh yeah.
I was just like,
You didn't say anything. He was just kind of out of it. Hey. Overall, it looked fun. And now you can introduce your week.
How was your
So
week?
I had a great week.
Yes.
And last night I went out to a bar. Look, I'm a granny, so I be at home with the kids all the time working. So I got invited out to a bar in Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna miss this opportunity. My hair done.
Period.
So I went. It was an interesting night. Turned up, me and my friends, and I got home around 2:45. Went to sleep at 3:15. Got up at 7 because I had a makeup appointment with yours truly.
Yes. They booked the busy.
Period. And I did a photo shoot today, a little Valentine's Day photo shoot.
Yeah. I'm a insert picture here.
She
came out really good. The makeup was bomb.
Period.
Like, how about y'all get into it?
Get a little zoom in. Y'all see that? Y'all see that?
Live for this moment.
Makeup by Ronnie.
It's pure lip for me though. I never did the whole red lip
in Maryland.
Period. Black Marilyn Monroe.
So yeah. Oh, and then today out of nowhere my screen cracked. So
yeah.
and we're still waiting home. Yeah. For 3 hours. So
yeah.
And now I'm here.
Period. As a guest for our podcast this week.
Yeah.
So I guess now it's time to get into the story.
Who's trying to get this started though?
I feel like since you are the guest of honor,
the honorable guest.
Why not?
How many stories y'all want?
Hey,
I got
stories, and
then it's levels to it too. We got like the innocent stories, and we got the stuff that you won't even imagine could ever happen to a person.
Ooh, what should we start with?
Should we ease in with the intro?
I think we should probably. I'll give y'all some
chapter 1.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because y'all not ready.
Okay. Let's start.
So let's see. It's so many. I'm in the process of writing a book too about my crazy situations from A to Z, and it's still currently going on. I'm still experiencing crazy stuff.
It's storybook worthy for sure.
Absolutely.
Coming for your next Tyler Perry.
Absolutely. So let's get into it. So, okay, I had this one guy I was talking to for a cool minute.
How long?
Let's see, okay. I met him in 2011. And we kept in contact and we kind of fell out for some years and then kept in contact and fell out. So it was like an off and on little situation. So he ended up reaching out to me. And, you know, I'm
as they always do.
That too.
Always.
But I'm the type of person, like, I don't like if you have to do something extreme for me to like really cut you off. But if like somebody I talked to in the past hit me up just, hey, how you doing? I always respond like, what's up? I'm good. Ooh. So in this particular moment, he hit me up. We was talking for like a couple of days, just how you doing, whatever, how's your day going, blah blah blah. So then he's like, I want to take you out for Taco Tuesday. So I'm
dang it. Pause. We're gonna bring him right back because the battery is about to die. So
okay. So back to what I was saying. So we fell off for a while. I want to say I didn't speak to him for about like maybe 3-4 years. So then he hit me up out the blue. We started talking, and he was like, I want to take you out for Taco Tuesday. So I'm like, all right, free food for sure.
Yeah. Good Taco Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I want to say this was probably it was like a Saturday, a couple of days before. So I'm like, all right, we could definitely go. So fast forward to that day comes. It was probably about an hour before. No, I want to say like 30 minutes before we were supposed to go. I get a text, and he's like, hey, what's going on? Like, kind of acting like we didn't plan to go to Taco Tuesday. Like, just acting like, oh, what you doing today? And then I'm just like, did we not
make plans?
Okay. So I'm just like, I'm at my mom's house. I came there because he stayed closer to my mom's. So I was like, I came to my mom's house. So I'm thinking that we're going to go out. And he was just like, oh, yeah, can we reschedule because I didn't get paid like I thought I was going to get paid. How much is tacos on Taco Tuesday? That's like $2.50 at most. So I'm like, you don't have $20 to, I don't eat that much tacos, probably like $3-4.
And literally $20 is like coverage and more.
Less than $10.
So I'm irritated. I'm like, I done came all the way down here. And so I'm just like, okay, you know what? He's done.
Yeah.
So maybe like a couple of days later, he sent me an apology text. I'm like, I want to make it up to you. Can we go out? We don't have to do Taco Tuesday, but we can go somewhere else. So I'm like, all right. So it was, at the time, I don't know what movie, but it was some movie that I wanted to see. And I'm like, okay, well, can we go to the movies? He's like, yeah. He was like, dinner and a movie? He suggested, keep in mind.
Oh my God.
Not just, movie. He's like, dinner and a movie? I'm like, yeah, for sure. Like, absolutely. So, so that day comes. And he's just like, you still ready to go. So I'm thinking that when I get the text, I'm thinking he's going to flake or say something about money or whatever. Yeah. So I'm prepared. So he's like, yeah, you still up for going? So I'm like, yeah, I want to go. So he's like, okay, I was just thinking that we can go Dutch. So I'm just like, huh? Like, I've never heard that word before. So I'm like, what the fuck is Dutch? So I ended up asking him, like, what is Dutch? So he was like, okay, let me break it down. He was like, so pretty much, I'll get the movie tickets and you feed us. And, we go like that. So in my head, I'm like...
But he invited you out.
Not only did he say, I want to make it up to you, and what do you want to do? I said, movies. And he said, oh, dinner and a movie? So I'm like, yeah.
He was hungry. He was hungry.
So I'm like,
he was trying to be city boys up.
Oh, no. So, so I'm just recapping the whole conversation. Like, okay, no, he did say. I'm just like, did I miss something here? So at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm fine. I don't want to go no more. Blah. So then he sends me like, wow, really? Like, that's a problem. Like, stuff is expensive now. Movie tickets is like, blah, blah. I'm just getting all the excuses and, so I'm just like, I'm like, you know what? It's cool. I was like, the fact that you asked me out on a date and said you want to make it up and now you're telling me to go Dutch and I got to pay for it. That was the fact that he said, oh, and you feed us. Like that. Like, why didn't you put it in a different...
I would have been like, what?
I don't know.
I feed you?
So it just rubbed me the wrong way. And I was just like, you know what? I'm good. And
that would have turned me off too.
That's such a like...
Oh, wait, there's more. I forgot. There's more. So he hit me with the, I didn't think that the going Dutch would be a problem for the fact that we've been knowing each other for all this time and we're not new. So because we're not new at dating, you expect me to just go Dutch?
Let me circle the block and see what meal I can get for free.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Lesson learned. When you leave somebody in the past, leave them in the past.
Because what... Yeah, that's embarrassing for him. Like, why would you even?
Embarrassment.
Yeah,
I haven't talked to him.
And he probably really like after that was like, man, women ain't.
Yeah.
Like they always want a man, but then they want to support you.
Yeah. And I'm not the type of person
like
who
kids.
always feel like the man should pay or whatever. I don't mind taking care of it sometimes, but it's the fact that he said he wants to make it up to me and all this stuff was like in the previous time, and now it's let's go Dutch.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard that before? Dutch?
I heard people go Dutch, but not somebody.
I haven't heard it until you told me about it.
I've never heard. That's why I was like,
That's
let's
a
go
old.
Dutch. Yeah, I was trying to figure out like, what did he mean by go Dutch? Like, I
Yeah.
don't know what he meant, but
Uh-uh.
I was like, yeah, no,
Mm-mm.
absolutely not.
Yeah, let's leave him
Where he
where
at?
he at.
He should have been left in 2011.
Yeah, because that's what, like, you still acting like.
And then he was grown. He was like, I believe he's 6 years older than me. So he's a grown ass
Whoa.
man. He's grown. Ain't like he, you know, he was, yeah.
Audacity be on sale.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, I feel like that was like one of my mildest
Yeah.
crazy dating stories, but
Mm.
yeah.
Well, the mild. Do you have any? Do you have?
I'm gonna think about it. Come back to
Okay.
me. Do you have? one?
I have, because I told all my like little ones. Let's see if the only one that I have is one with me and my husband. We went. This was before we went on a date. This is not. It's like just a crazy whatever story. But we went on a date and we was at a bar. I didn't really eat all day, so I was like, oh, I'm just like, I have this like a couple of drinks, but I was like kind of hungry. But I was like, it's okay, you know. I'll just drink, blah blah blah. I forget what I ordered. I think it was something called like a cucumber saddleback or something. It was so bomb. I think I had one of those and like something else. But then I'm like having a good time, and out of nowhere, like everything, like my whole body just starts shifting, and I'm just like, hold on.
Started to
Man, I was like, hold on. And I'm just sitting there like, what's going on? I ain't never felt this way before.
Was it strong?
So it didn't even taste strong. I was able to just drink them. Like they were just like,
I would curb up on you.
yeah. So I'm like, hold up.
Or they
So
laced it.
nah, I don't think it wasn't like that. But I was just like sitting there, and everybody just talking, and I'm just like, this is like, I was just like literally like fading out, and I'm just like, this is kind of crazy, and I'm just like, let me just kind of keep calm and let me just like focus. So I was just focusing, and he's like, oh, you ready to go? I'm like, low key, because I'm usually the designated driver, because he be drinking more than me. And I'm like, I could not drive like this. I got up, and I swear it felt like I was like so low to the floor. I don't know why. Like, I was tweaking.
Oh, yes.
I don't know. And I was just
But
like,
was you still standing up?
yes! I was regular standing, but I was just
So
like,
you felt like you
something just feel like, I just like, it felt like I'm like doing this and like looking up and walking. And I'm just like, this is not right. So I get in the car. I get in the car.
Wait, where you go?
It was just a Whole Foods bar.
Oh.
Whole Foods.
Yeah,
You should have said like a bar. Okay.
No, I don't want to
They
give
not
the
like-
exact location, but it was just.
For legal purposes.
Yeah,
Suing them.
So like, was your head spinning?
Yeah, my head was spinning, but it didn't really feel like. So I didn't feel, you know how when you have a hangover, or if you start getting the spins, and it's like, oh, I feel like nasty.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like a feeling. It wasn't really feeling like sick or anything. It was just like crazy, and I'm just like, what's going on? But I think it was because I didn't eat that it made it.
Okay,
that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's why it was so strong. Cause I had those before. Like we always would go and I'll get it. But then I get back home and I'm just like, yeah, blah blah blah. Like I'm like kind of turned up. And then out of nowhere, I'm like, I start sitting on the bed, and I just like, I gotta throw up, and I just like started throwing up in
On
the
the
bed. No, not on the bed. He
okay.
ended up getting me a trash can, and I started throwing up. But it was like, since I didn't eat, it was barely. Sorry to be graphic, y'all, but it was like barely anything, and I'm just like, ugh, like just like,
like acid.
yeah, and it was just like that was just a
Bad
bad.
experience.
Yeah,
Throwing up
it
is
was.
like the worst.
It really is.
It's like your eyes feel like they popping
Yeah.
out your eye sockets. Like,
Yeah, so that was just a little, and it was like just a little outing. We usually used to do that a lot, like just go out for drinks. But that time I was like, okay, maybe
You tapped out early.
Yeah,
Right.
way too early. I was like, we're
Yeah.
gonna go home, but it was just a little,
Yeah.
not too crazy, but.
So the moral of the story, if y'all need to get lit, go to Whole Foods.
Period. Yeah, low key.
They lacing drinks though.
Low key.
What they be
Okay, I thought about mine.
Okay.
So this goes all the way back to a guy that I was dating at the pier. You know who?
Oh,
Yes. So one of the first times we hung out when we went to a party at UCLA, basically. So this is back in the day. So basically, I'm going out on a date with this guy, but the guy, he's like an asshole. He has a girlfriend. Like, we just having fun, whatever.
Yeah. For real, I feel like that's, well, that story.
She said it's okay.
Yeah.
That's the story.
Yeah, that's a story for another day, y'all.
Yeah.
Because that got messy. It got real sticky. But basically, we was going out on a date. We went out with him and one of his other friends, and we were meeting people. It was like a work party kind of event. So we were meeting everybody like in the off house in dorms. And everybody drunk. We all feeling ourselves. At the job I was at, we have foreign exchange students from Italy. Well, from all around the world. But, you know, I always felt like my husband was going to be in Italy. So, like, I was like, okay. So, the whole summer, I was like,
Which one?
Yeah, I was like, which one is it going to be? Is it going to be Roberto? Is it not Roberto?
And I remember which one there.
The one who used to be arguing with his girlfriend all the time. And he used to always look stressed out, and he had like reddish hair.
Okay, I remember the way his hair looked, but I can't remember his like.
Yeah, I just remember he was always arguing with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I can't even get in there. So I had to go to Roberto. But basically, we get to the party. I leave the guy, and I see Roberto. So I chose up, and I went to Roberto. And so the night we end up hooking up, but it don't count because I swear I didn't feel nothing.
You don't feel nothing. It don't count.
Period. Like, I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I have like a bucket list, so basically I want to hit somebody from every continent.
Okay.
But it's only 7 continents, so
Period.
that's not that
You
bad.
said 7?
It is only 7 continents.
7? Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm making my way there. I don't know if I'm gonna get Antarctica though.
So how
Is
many?
that
How many?
I feel like I got 3 to 4 continents.
Oh wow.
Because America, North America, Africa, Europe.
What else? You need Asian.
I haven't did Asia yet.
Okay.
That's a little. You want to try that?
I mean, it's an attractive Asian.
It definitely
But
is.
you know what they say about them.
I mean,
And we don't believe in
stereotypes.
stereotypes here.
I mean, it's I use
My new
warning
them down every day.
Oh, you're right.
So,
Wait, you said who be breaking it down? Oh, break down the stereotypes?
yeah. I'm about to sound dumb. I'm like, what other continents?
I'm trying to think.
America,
Europe, Asia, Africa. I'm missing two.
Antarctica.
Yeah,
Is Australia its own continent? Because isn't that by itself
I think
somewhere?
so.
This is terrible. We gotta Google it, y'all.
Baby, we're not in school no more.
We gotta-
For real, that was a long time.
But anyways, back to the story.
Yeah.
Back to the story at hand. So yeah, I basically ended up hooking up with Roberto. And then by the time I finished doing that, the party's already over. Like, it's done.
Yeah.
Sean, we gonna bleep that out.
Yeah.
The guy is looking for me. He found me. He was like, what was you doing? And I was like,
What was she doing right
I don't know. One thing led to another, and he figured it out. I don't know. And he was just like,
Wait, so he figured it out at the party?
huh?
He figured it out at the party.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he figures it out at the party, y'all.
He was like calculating his head. She was like,
Cause
15 minutes.
like, you was gone and he was gone. Cause mind you, they was cool. The guy I went to the party with, he was actually like, Roberto was asking me how to date a black girl or hook up with a black girl, and I was giving him advice on how to talk to black girls, but I didn't think he was gonna talk to you.
Ooh, he was plotting.
But he had his nerve.
Yeah, like yeah. Cause he was show for the community.
Oh wait, he's the one who had the girlfriend.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like boy.
Not Roberto, but the other.
The other one.
Yeah.
Who was pressing her.
Yeah.
Had a whole girlfriend.
Mans ended up leaving me at the party. He claimed to be so mad. You just like everybody else.
He got his nerve.
at the party. I end up calling one of my friends. My friend picked me up. I sleep over their house.
Yeah.
Next day, my mom's calling like, "Bring your ass home. It's Sunday. You gotta wash clothes." I'm like, "Damn." And that's how that story ended. I chose up, got me a little Italian boo, paid him.
As you should have.
I did what I had to do.
Such an idiot.
So it don't matter what consonant, they all fuck niggas, right?
Yeah.
No, this one was.
I mean, Roberto. It was just like it was just fun.
I mean.
Yeah, he is black. He
I thought you
Yeah.
were saying that. Okay. Well, regardless, they all still.
Yeah.
pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure Roberto had a girlfriend somewhere.
Right.
Right.
Wait.
I actually was engaged.
I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it. These men are wow.
But yeah, that was a crazy day story. Went on a date with one guy, ended up with another one.
Period.
And he ended up finding out. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I was at the same night. It's kind of crazy. Low key, I like that. I don't know.
But he still talked to me after, so.
Of course, because he was a weirdo.
What
Not a weirdo, but of course, because
he was a weirdo.
He was though, for sure.
So yeah. You got another one for us?
I do. The list goes on.
Okay,
so this guy, we're gonna give him a burner name. We're gonna call him.
Wait, I'm trying to think of a story. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why he reminds me like a.
What about a Brandon?
No, he's not a Brandon.
No, he's like a. He's like a.
Or Rashad?
He only fits his name.
Yeah.
We just gonna call him. No, I'm gonna say that. Okay.
Call him. Goodness, because he's just such a weirdo.
No, I feel like his mama done dropped him a couple of times. No, I'm like, serious. Y'all gonna know why. We just gonna call him. Definitely. Microwave done dropped him.
All that.
All the
We gonna call him Marquise.
Okay, Marquise.
That seems fitting. So I met this dude off of Instagram. Like we just, you know how you just randomly follow somebody, but it was like years back. I want to say we were following each other from maybe 2014.
Mm-hmm.
So he reaches out to me in 2017. You know how you start liking everybody's pictures and try to get noticed by that person. So he was doing that, and I ended up liking one of his because he was cute. He was cute. But once I got to know him, I was just like, it makes sense. So anyways, he hit me up on Instagram. We was talking, and he was trying to get me to come see him because he stayed out the way. I was like Riverside. Mm-hmm. So he's like, yeah, come see me. Da, da, da. I'm just like, no. If you want to see me, we can link up somewhere, but I'm not coming to your house and you're not coming back.
Period.
So he tried that. I want to say I was giving him a hard time for about a whole year. So I would not respond. Sometimes I will. Just deal with him accordingly when I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
So it was it was around a year where I was going through some hard times with, my parent and taking care of it. I needed an outlet. So he had money, very good job, 3 cars, he had money. So he's like, let me just take care of you. Let me take you out. I'll buy you this, buy you that. And at the time, I'm stressed out every day dealing with what I'm dealing with. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me give him a chance.
Right.
So it was a day I was at work, and he's like, can I please just bring you lunch? I'm in your city, da da da. So I'm just like, my lunch was an hour. So I'm like, free meal. Like,
bring me food.
Bring me some food. So I'm like, all right. So we had met up over in little shopping center, so we ended up going in and out. So we got there and out, and I was sitting there, chilling vibing. I'm like, okay, he's cute. He didn't show me no off vibes this whole time since what I say 2017 to remember I said it took a whole year, so it wasn't no type of weird vibes that whole time.
Yeah.
So once we finally meet in person, I'm like, hey, he's cute. He was feeling me. It was just like, okay, I can do this. So we scheduled a date for another time, and fast forward, we was dating for I want to say about 6 months.
And was this quick question. Was this exclusive dating?
No, it was just literally like a boo. It wasn't like, oh,
okay.
we together, we boyfriend, girlfriend. No, it was just like, oh, you my boo. I see you when I see, because he stayed in Riverside. I can't have no boo that stays like
long distance,
an hour or more away. Like that don't work for me.
It's not
So I was just like, yeah, you know, when we meet, we meet. When we don't, whatever. So time goes by, and I start noticing weird texts that I'm getting. So it'll be like, you know, say like 10 a.m., right? You at work, I'm at work or whatever, and I get a text like, can we kiss?
you start questioning like, where's your job?
So I stared at the text for a minute, and I'm just like, this kind of reminds me of like kindergarten or elementary when you, do you like me, yes or no? So I get the can we kiss, and I'm just like, I've never had no guy say that unless you're in person.
Yeah.
But you way in Riverside, and I'm way where I'm at, and you
Yeah.
talk about can we kiss, so I'm just like, what do you mean? Can we kiss?
Tell me more.
So I'm just like, I guess. So he's like, okay. And that was it. That was it. So
That's
I'm just
weird.
like, okay. That was even bit, but I'm like, maybe he just drunk. Like maybe he
At 10 a.m.
at 10 a.m. Dang, I just kind of like
make it make sense.
I just kind of threw it under the rug, and I'm just like, all right. So then, like over the past couple of months after that, he still was saying like he'll hit me up and can we kiss? Oh, it was another one. Can I rub on your booty? I'll get random texts like that out of nowhere, but knowing that he's at work or something, like he's not gonna come do it, but it would just be, I don't know if that was his way of trying to
Like trying to
flirt.
tease.
Maybe he was trying to like get into
Build up
sexting or something. I
That's
know
weird,
that's
though.
cringe though. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's
what?
56.
Can I, like, can I rub on your booty? Like usually,
Like when he want you to respond like, ooh,
Yes.
yeah, or like, yeah, like,
give me.
I don't like that. Like
Yeah.
even if you in person, don't ask me that. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
so
Feeling corny.
So it gets worse.
yeah.
So I kind of was just throwing all that stuff under the rug because we was going out and he was buying me. He bought me all kind of stuff, like anything I wanted, he'll buy it. Food, whatever I need, money, he'll drop it off, whatever. So I ended up, when I was going through my situation with my dad, I ended up cutting him off because I'm just like, I just can't deal with nobody right now.
Yeah.
So I was doing my thing, and then he ended up reaching out a couple months later and was just like, you know, I miss you, and I feel like, you know, I know you need your time or whatever, but can we kick it again? So I'm like, all right. So I kicked it with him, and then we were on like a little date. I forget. Oh, we went to, where did we go? We went to some, I think we went to go see Wild 'N Out.
That's a fun
did.
day.
It was fun. I always wanted to go there. So he took me there. It was cool. We was in the little VIP section because he had a little plug or whatever. So I was like, all right, I could give him another chance. So then it was just one night. I think I was going through it, and I get a text from him. He's like, oh, you know, I really want us to go on vacation together. So I was like, ooh, well, I need a fucking vacation. Like, sure. So then he was like, I really want to go on a vacation so we can have a pregnancy scare.
Yeah, he didn't win left.
Like vacation, cool. Why would you say that ever?
What makes you think I'm gonna allow you to do that? For one,
Yeah.
For two, you just ruined it for yourself.
Yeah.
I felt so sick after reading that. I'm just like,
That's
sad.
yeah.
Like it's giving.
Mental.
Crazy, he gonna kill you. You're not coming back.
Yeah, for real.
And then it was times like,
where was y'all trying to go on vacation? Please don't say Dubai.
no, it wasn't.
Okay.
No, it wasn't Dubai. It definitely was not Dubai. We didn't even come up with anything. I was just like, yeah, I didn't even think of, like, I was just thinking somewhere tropical, like Bahamas or something like that, of course. But after that, I was just like, I can't do it no more, and I blocked him.
Good.
So then I want to say, like, I blocked him, and he had another page. I blocked both of his pages. So then I get, like, maybe like a week or two later, I get, he made a fake Instagram. And hit me up and was like, this don't make no sense that I have to sit here and make a fake Instagram. What did I do to you? Why did you just cut me off? So I told him, like, the fact that you would tell a woman that you want to take her on vacation to have a pregnancy scare, like,
that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
like what
out of
type of
pocket.
women you be dealing with to think that's okay?
Yeah.
yeah. So moral of the story is when they show you that they're weird the first time,
Believe it.
Mm-mm.
Believe it.
Exit stage
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, that's like disgusting. That's like I would have been like
It's
sick
giving
to my-
rapey.
Yeah,
and then
like
it's
what?
just like,
Like what? You gonna try to trap me? Like,
yeah, like
what?
why is that? Why would that ever be something to be turned on by? Like, ooh, wow.
Like
you
a
wanna have
pregnancy scare is not a
Yeah.
good thing. That's
Like
just like
imagine a woman telling a man that.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw up, literally.
Ew.
I think I texted you when it happened. I was just like, bro,
I can't.
I was just like, yeah, that dude.
So yeah, Marquise.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you ever tell the story about when you? Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's okay. See, now you're bringing stuff up that I forgot about.
I remember that because I'm like,
yeah, okay. So, this is a story when me and my husband first started dating. We was probably like, it was his birthday. So we were like 3 months together in high school. So it was like, this is not really like I guess it was a date because he was like, you want to go? And then we like bought our tickets to go. It was like a Knott's field trip, but it was like only for certain kids. I don't know why, but he ended up going. He was like, yeah, let's go together, blah, blah. So we ended up going together. And like we went, before we got there, so Samira, he was always like a weed smoker. And so he brought some edibles to the trip. And I'm like, ooh, like, I'm just like, heck yeah, like,
I know this story about the
before that, I smoked weed before
Yeah.
me and him, and I was smoking. So I'm like, weed is cool. I like weed.
Yeah. Like 420.
Right.
420, we're bros. So, yeah, he brought this edible, and I'm like, cool, like, let's like sneak it on the bus, like before we get to
I was with it already.
I was with it. I'll be down. But
Down ass chick.
for real though. But then he was like, okay, let's take it on the bus. So first of all, his brother made it.
What brother?
Dion.
Anything homemade.
Anything homemade is like, is really like crazy. And I never took edibles before this. Back then I was like skinny as a stick, like, and I don't even think I ate anything before I ate it. So I'm just new to it. I'm just like, for sure, I'll take edible. Let's see what it do. So I took it was like a brownie like this big. He's sharing pieces. I took a piece, probably like.
Wait, how big was it?
The brownie itself was like this big. He break it off pieces, and it was like thick. It was like a thick piece. So I took a nice chunk, and I'm like, cool, like I ate it. So we all on the way there. Then we like, oh, let's get on. I forget what roller. It was Silver Bullet at Knott's. I'm already. I don't like roller coasters that much, and I was just like, yeah, like, I'm just having fun in my head. I'm standing in that line. The lines be like hours long, especially on like a school field. I don't know why it was still really long.
Hours long. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was probably like an hour wait. So I'm standing in the line. Out of nowhere, I started feeling the craziest I ever felt in my life. I was like,
edibles ain't no good.
yeah, I was like, wait. So I just like was like smiling, and I'm just like, hey, I'm like having anxiety low key, but I'm like trying to smile it off. I'm trying to play it off because the teacher was right there.
Oh yeah, that get caught.
No, and then I'm like trying to like catch my breath because we getting closer, and I'm getting more nervous having to get on this roller coaster. So I'm like, okay, dang it. I'm like, should I just like flake? Like I'm starting getting anxiety, like my heart's racing. I'm like, maybe I should just knock it on. But I'm like, if I don't get on, that's gonna look good.
They're gonna be like, wait.
So I'm like, I'm gonna just get on. It's whatever. And I'm like, he's waiting in line. I'm looking at him like.
Like, was he tripping too? Like, could you tell that he was tripping?
I don't think so. And that's why I felt even worse because I'm like, I don't want to seem like no punk. Like,
this was like y'all first little.
Yeah, literally, like, I didn't, like,
like
this,
a first date vibe?
Pretty much. I think this was like the first time we ever, because he bought my ticket and I was like, yeah, like, of course I'll go. Blah, blah. So this was like, yeah, like a first. We had a day like a couple days before that, but this was like the first like outing together, especially like with school. It was like cool, like we could go together. So yeah, he looked like he was cool, calm, collective, and I'm just like, I can't not be cool. Like I gotta be like, he gonna think that I'm like whack or something. So I was like, I'm gonna just play it cool. we get to that roller coaster, and then I get on the ride, and I'm just like, Lord, please. And I start in my head, I'm like, I can't die because my dad gotta pick me up. Yes, I was like,
you crazy.
my dad gotta pick me up,
You are
and if I die from this,
You gonna
I'm
die?
gonna die again. Like, I cannot
Somebody
die.
gonna bring you back to life.
I didn't know that he was picking you up.
Yeah, Dad used to always pick
So
me
you
up.
thought that like, oh yeah, I got there at a certain time and you was gonna leave.
I didn't know how edibles worked. Like, this was literally my first edible, so I'm just like, whatever. Like, I'm trying to see what it do. But okay, so we have the roller coaster. I'm on it. My heart's racing. I'm like, okay, please just don't die. So the roller coaster take off. This roller coaster is like the worst roller coaster. Anyways, it like goes super fast, and then I'm like on it, and I'm trying to scream. Nothing was coming out. I just have my mouth open.
Oh my god.
OMG, your soul left
See,
your
I
body.
remember all these details. I just remember the overall. thing.
Yeah, my mouth was open. I could not scream. I'm like, I felt all the wind going. First of all, I have cotton mouth.
Yeah.
I just took this edible.
Yeah.
My mouth is wide open. It's just getting drier and drier. I'm like, oh my God, let this be over. And I was like, ugh. And then after the ride was over, I'm like, oh, thank the Lord. But then I start feeling crazier and crazier. And I'm still trying to play it cool.
Yeah.
So he still don't know nothing is up.
No, and I'm like, I gotta sit down. He's like, okay, then let's go sit down. And I started sitting down, and I'm like this. And he was like, are you okay? And I'm like, no. I started crying. I started crying, like, no, I'm not okay. Like, I don't know what to do.
You probably felt bad.
I know.
Or he's like, oh, like and then he's high. He's like, so he like, oh, like,
Yeah.
I'm like dying right now. You just say, oh, I just like, oh, I don't know. He was like, oh, you want some, like, here, drink some water. And I was like, I'm crying, and then out of nowhere, I just threw up, like, so.
Did it get on him?
No, luckily it didn't. It was like a bench, so he was sitting on the other side. I was like, like threw it all over the floor. And then the smell was just all weed. It just smelled like. So I'm like, oh my God. I'm just like, no, I didn't. So I threw up, and then some lady, like the clean, like a worker, she was like, oh, okay, are you okay? Like, she was like coming, like she was gonna help clean up.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't feel good. And then she's like, oh, just go. And it was like a little nursery
Uh-huh.
at Knox. So like, go to the nursery, blah, blah, blah. So the rest of the whole thing, me and him slept.
Oh my God.
We went to the nursery.
Period.
And it was like, for real, two little, like, you know, like the hospital bed things.
Oh my God.
Sleep on hospital bed.
For the first day.
So I gotta
First
know
day.
who woke y'all up, cause you know when you off them edibles, like you be knocked.
Yeah, I fell asleep, but I think I ended up waking up, and I see he was still asleep, so I'm like, oh. And I think I only slept for like I don't know. To be honest, I can't even remember. Like, I don't remember the time frame of all of this. I don't remember.
Were y'all able to still get on rides?
No, that we got on the bus ride, and I felt
Yeah.
so bad because I'm like, I'm trying to be cool. Like, this is like I like him. I really like him. I don't want him to think that. Like, and I'm like, I just literally just threw up, and I just felt
And
so
cried.
bad.
Don't forget
Crying in
crying.
front, like
Yeah.
that. After 3 months crying in front of somebody,
And you don't like crying in front of
hate-
nobody, so
Yeah, I hate
your
to
first
cry.
date. It
So
was mixed.
how did the next
For real.
conversation go after that?
I don't even remember. I just feel like I was like, I think I was like, I'm sorry. Like, he was like, no, it's okay. Like, it was a good nap. Like, he was cool about it. And I'm like, oh, thank the Lord, he was cool about it. Because now that I know him for a fact, like, I shouldn't have even been that pressed about it because he wouldn't have.
But it was still your first date. You didn't really know.
Yeah.
True, but that was like so.
So was like y'all teachers looking for y'all while y'all sitting in the
No, I guess not.
No.
I feel like after she found it, we ended up finding the teacher, and then she was like, oh, and I was like, yeah, I ended up getting sick from a ride. I just blamed it on getting sick from a ride. And then she was like, okay, let's just go. Then we ended up going back. I don't remember what happened after that, like the rest of the day or what, but I didn't get caught.
Yeah.
Nobody ever found out. I think my dad still picked me up, and it was
You made it safe.
for real. So
Luckily,
overall, man,
that riding kid, he would have.
yeah.
Good thing you threw it all up though, because you didn't. It was still in your system.
Ugh, and then the.
At least the cleaning lady did snitch on you.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know she smelled
She
it.
was
For
like, this
real.
little girl.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it because I was like, it literally smells like nothing but weed. But
She's
yeah.
like, you've already been punished.
She probably see how crazy I was thinking too.
She's like, just go lay down.
Just lay down. I'm like, yes, thank you. I was like, yeah. That was very embarrassing, especially for like just getting to know somebody. I just felt
crying.
Crying.
I feel like the crying was worse than the throwing up.
Really?
Like, yeah, you crying in front of a boy that you like for the first date, like.
I mean, but she was super high. I feel like throwing up is worse.
I feel like it's
You look crazy.
But the reason for you throwing up was because of the weed.
Yeah,
Like
true.
you just throwing up, like.
The reason I was crying was because of the weed. I was like, yo.
I would.
Do you know, like.
So you were just emotional distress and physical distress.
Yeah, all of the above. And I'm like, he didn't even know how strong he made him.
Yeah.
It was even strong for him. And imagine somebody who
Never
never had an
edible.
edible.
Yeah.
And edibles hit me way harder than even like smoking.
I'm surprised you would even trust to eat anything from Dion.
I didn't know him.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
I didn't know.
That's another story. We gonna.
Maybe we should get into that since we're talking about the topic.
Okay, so
next story.
or did you have another?
No, I don't have another one. Take it away.
Okay, so you done already said his name, so I don't care. He could be watching this right now. I'm just kidding.
That's my brother-in-law now.
Okay, so her fiance has a brother.
Well,
husband.
hold on.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Ooh, let me
Husband,
correct myself.
Husband.
Her husband. Period.
Period.
So
wait. Let me start off with how it started.
okay.
So I ended up going on like a secret date because my mom didn't let me go out like on dates in high school. So I ended up telling her, I'm going with friends to the mall. She never let me go. And then it was Samir, like his brother brought him. And his brother's like, he's cute. So when I see him, I was like, oh, yes, brother's cute. He was like, oh, you got a sister that look like you? Blah, blah, blah.
She's like, actually,
I do. So, yeah. No. I'm jumping the gun. I met him first that day. Then, months later, he asked me that at another party, at one of his family parties that I went to. And I was like, yeah, I have a sister. And I was like, hey, you can see. You don't look bad. So
then she came.
I introduced. Oh, is that?
Yeah, you told me when you came to my house, he was like, oh, he got a brother. I'm like, what? Because I'm single as hell.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. So she showed me a picture. I'm like, set it up. Set it up. So I think she gave him at the time, I think it was like a Facebook. Did we have Facebook?
It's a kick.
No, that was even before that.
It was before?
I don't know.
No, it was 20.
No, it probably was Facebook.
I think it was Facebook. She gave him my Facebook or something like that. We ended up being friends and we ended up going on a date to, I think we went to the movies. And I was like, okay, he cute. Like to spend that cash. He do though. But yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy for the fact, okay, so I'm a Leo. I'm a fire sign. He was an Aries. So it's kind of like.
He is like hot and hot.
Hot and hot. I mean, it was good when it was good, but when it was bad. So, okay, I have a dating story with him. Well, it wasn't really a date. We were just chilling.
It could be considered a date.
Okay, yeah, I guess it was a date. So, I go over there. He was good for always making sure I was fed. If I needed money, he was always good at taking care of it. So, he was like, come over, let's chill. I got some food. I think it was from Freshman Week.
Yeah. So,
I go over there. I think we was watching Kevin Hart, a Kevin Hart stand-up or something. I don't know what happened. I know he was drunk for sure. And I know his mom, it was his mom. I think it was just me, him, and his mom. You wasn't there, right?
Mm-mm.
And I don't think Samir was there either. But yeah, it was just me, him, and his mom. So me and him got into it first him and his mom was arguing at the table over some random little argument. So I think he was already irritated from that. So the mama go in the room and we just in the living room chilling. And somehow, I don't even know what we was talking about so long ago. I don't know what we was talking about, but we ended up getting into an argument. And he stood up and I stood up and I'm just like, what's up? So they lived on the second floor, the second floor in the apartment. And they had a balcony. So we was, he was talking his shit. I was talking mine. Because I'm just like, you're not about to no.
Yeah.
So he ends up picking me up. So I'm 5'3". I think Dion 6.
He had to be probably
6
6 feet. Probably.
Okay, something like that. He big. So he grabbed my ass up and was headed to the fucking balcony. He's drunk. He's drunk. He picked my ass up and headed to the balcony and was like, keep on talking shit. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, put me down. Then his mama came like, put me down. She had a religion. Yeah. She was talking her shit like, put her down. He put me down. I was like, I'm out of here. And I left.
Period.
But yeah.
Did you look back? Yes.
I look back, but it was
that would have been cute if you would have ended up.
No!
She was okay with it, but then she was like, because there'd be times where she'll be over there trying to get away with her man, and I'll pop up like, oh, hey, sis.
Yeah, and then we both hanging out with the, I don't know, that was like, it made me feel weird. Like, I don't want it to ever be what, like, that's
two
weird.
brothers, two sisters.
That's weird. Like, if we would have both got married to the same brother.
How would that have worked? Like,
that's weird. Yeah, it's not right.
Wait,
so
it's not right?
Because kind of like I would be his family in a way.
Yeah, she's already basically Samira's
sister-in-law.
That would be the same.
And his brother, I would kind of be like in the. I don't know.
Be his sister still.
So that means I would be
because
his brother.
If you just marry,
we both have the same mom-in-law.
Him,
I know.
That's weird. We
so
both
her
have
mom-in-law
No.
Or you call the same lady mom.
That would be weird.
I don't like that.
Does that happen?
Yeah, like
I wonder if
I feel like it happens.
Brothers date sisters.
Yeah.
And get married.
Because they're not related.
Not really, but that's like literally our kids will be basically like brother and sister.
So would our kids be? No,
that's what but it would basically be brother and sister. That's the same DNA twice. Like no. DNA. Half of our DNA, half of their DNA. Both of them have half of each of our DNA.
Yeah, that's
basically brother and sister. No. I was just like, yeah, no.
It wasn't gonna work out anyway because he's a hothead. I'm a hothead. Like,
yeah, Dion is very, very crazy.
I feel like we got along, and when we didn't, it was bad.
Yeah.
So, I haven't dated an Aries.
He was about to get thrown over the balcony.
He was about to toss my ass.
For real.
I was glad his mama was there because if not, I would have probably been hanging on for dear life.
He probably wanted to toss you, but he probably would have put you over.
He was mad.
He probably would have
because he was already mad at the mama, and then I guess we talking shit. He was like, I never seen him get mad like that. Mm-hmm. So I'm just like,
you've been on that concrete.
Rest in peace. Glad you're still here.
I'm here, y'all. So yeah, I gave y'all 3 stories in one episode. I got like 100 more.
Yeah, she do. She got some
stuff that you won't even believe has happened.
I thought she was gonna tell them.
No, I ain't gonna give them that good.
Y'all gonna have to come back for the part 3.
Period, because
I'll be back for part 3.
It gets crazier and crazier, y'all. Like her stories is something else. But we are reaching an end to this podcast. It has been good.
It has.
Do we have any? Oh, we did not do a wellness segment.
Do you have a wellness segment for this week?
I guess just keep an eye out, y'all. Make sure y'all ain't making the wrong choices.
Yeah.
If y'all see bad signs the first time, leave.
The wellness segment is beware red flags.
Yes. I'm still learning that. Because I'm the type of person, I like giving people a chance. Oh, he's going to change.
Like,
he didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Burgundy flag?
It's not red yet. Like,
2023, we're not ignoring red flags.
Exactly. So that's our wellness segment. Black business. We have not brought up black business.
The black business of the week.
Your black business. Hello.
Yes, it's my makeup business.
Period.
Y'all see the face.
Get a close up on this. Hold on.
Zoom in a little bit. Show them each side. Period.
Y'all see the work.
Y'all see the work. Mm-hmm.
The living proof is
black business. Hello.
If y'all need to get y'all face together for any event.
And if y'all in LA,
first day, Valentine's Day's coming up.
Oh yeah, get y'all
makeup by Ronnie. Come on.
Period, y'all.
Yes.
But we are basically at the end of our podcast.
Yes.
So make sure y'all are subscribing.
Make sure y'all are rating.
Yes.
Yes, y'all can find us wherever y'all stream podcasts. And our visuals drop every Friday.
Yes.
Yes.
Every Friday, y'all.
Every Friday.
I try to get there. Around there.
Yeah.
Every weekend time.
Yes. Make
This
sure.
was fun.
Yeah,
My first podcast.
For real.
It was
So-
great having you on. Thank you for
you're
coming
natural,
on.
period.
I think I'll be back.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we need your stories. For real.
Part 3.
Part 3.
Yes, and feel free to drop y'all craziest dating stories.
Oh, yeah.
Comments
I like
below.
to hear them because
Yes.
mine is like top tier.
Yeah.
One of y'all can top mine.
Okay,
But all right,
well, this
y'all.
has been New Girls on the Block.